we went to the Waterworks roundabout and we took a right turn, third exit, N circular A406 East, or Stansted Airport. So we used the right hand lane as our exit is after 12 o'clock. This is all good here. And then we went into the roundabout, into the second lane from the right. That helps us, making it easier to come off. Now we want to move into the left lane. So at any point now you can come into the left lane. I think on your left, in the left lane now, it was a bit busy, so you waited a bit, and then just now you made the change. So you're going from this lane to this lane. Okay. So here there's no markings, so you're meant to be here, in here now. So if you change one lane from this lane to that lane, you're meant to be here, but accidentally you took the exit. So we accidentally took the second exit and came off the roundabout earlier, one exit earlier than we were meant to. Okay, so it's not a fault because you gave the signal correctly and you moved over correctly. So going the wrong way doesn't matter as long as you do everything correctly in driving terms. Then we used this roundabout to turn right. The roundabout sign is completely covered by the tree here, but we were just turning right. Now there was an error in this roundabout. I'll just show you. So we're turning right to the roundabout. So we use the right hand lane, we give a right signal, and we go to the roundabout. Okay, then after it became okay to go in, we went in and we're turning right at the roundabout. The video is going to end here. I'm going to restart the video. Okay, so here, this solid line here, it just says keep clear. So there's a solid line and another solid line in front of it. In between it says keep clear. So going this way, we have priority over this car. So what you've done is you came here and you stopped, but actually we have priority over this car. This car has to give way. It just says keep clear here on the floor. If there's traffic in front of you, you keep it clear. Otherwise, it's not a give way for you. So this is another view from a more clearer picture. So at the roundabout, we're coming this direction here, and this white car, it has to give way to you if you're coming from this direction. On the floor, there's a solid line, it just marking the keep clear area. So if there's a lot of traffic going in that direction, then you have to keep that area clear so these cars could come out and turn right. So going here and stopping is wrong when the road ahead of you is clear. In the sun, it can get a bit hard to see. But that's what that solid line is. It's just marking the keep clear area. And then when we were following the sat nav said at the roundabout you're going to be turning right.
After 80 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit.
Okay,
then turn left.
So the roundabout, that's the blue sign for the roundabout. It's this mini roundabout here. I think you were a bit confused with that, so you just hesitated a little bit.
Roundabout, third exit, then turn left.
So you just came here and paused for a little bit when the right hand side was clear. There's no one coming. And as I mentioned at the end of the lesson, I want you to make a bit more progress when driving. Like here, if you went a bit more quicker, the van driver here, he wouldn't have turned, he would have waited for you as it's your priority. But I find in some cases you're just driving a little bit slow. Just want you to make a bit more progress. Another example is here. We're going to turn right, and when we get past the light, you can make a bit more progress here. There's no one coming from in front of you. You could make this turn a little bit more quicker. I just feel like it's all one slow speed all the time. When the road is clear, try and make a bit more progress. Okay, now here you missed a pedestrian at the zebra crossing, so the lady's just standing there. I'm just going to rewind that again. At the Charlie Brown roundabout, we turned right, 4th exit for South Woodford. Okay, so when you go into the roundabout, you're in the right-hand lane, and the corresponding right-hand lane inside is this one. And then for the 4th exit, you just move over by 1 lane to your right when it appears. So it's appearing now, just 1 lane over. Okay, so now we've switched. Okay, that's it. We've switched lanes from the right lane to 1 more lane. Now another lane is appearing on the right, but it's ideal for you not to go into that one. Just follow this lane now. We've jumped 1 lane over to the right, and now just follow this one to the 4th exit. This one is going to come off by the 4th exit in the left lane. This one's going to come off on the 4th exit by the right hand lane. So you moved over to this lane, so you jumped over twice. Okay, so I just jump over once to your right when it opens up. You see the lane you're in, it can take the exit. It just comes off on the more faster right hand lane. If you only make one change, 1 lane to your right change when you're in the roundabout, then you'll come off in that lane. Now here the road is 40 miles an hour, and also here this is another place where you could have made more progress. So you see the speed limit here is 40. Once we change lanes here, you've got to make a bit more progress, otherwise you're going to be holding up cars behind you. So here we're driving at like 23, 25 miles an hour. So make a bit more progress. By the time you come to the left turn here, then you can slow down to make the turn. But just not enough progress being made when the road is clear. Now we came on this road, and if it's on the floor, you can see there's no marking that says give way for us. So we're on the main road. Any car comes from the right, they have to give way here, and also from the left they'd have to give way. I felt you kind of pause here and start checking to your right and left. Don't do that, just keep going. If you want to check to see if a car is coming, check it from here. So when you're further back, check it. If a car's like zooming out, you might want to slow down and just stop somewhere here. But once you're there, try not to stop anymore and look deeply into the right and left, because you'll be holding up cars behind. Now, there's a blue sign here telling us this is a one-way road. At the end of this one-way road, we turned right. So when turning right at the end of a one-way road, you must stay in the right-hand side when coming out of the road. Okay, now here we're at a very slow speed. So you can see we're doing about 10 miles an hour maybe. Now when the light changes now, you should easily be able to stop at this line. Okay, stop at this line. You went a bit over the line before you stopped. Now when you're already at quite a slow speed, like 10 miles per hour, if you brake and stop, it will not surprise the car behind. If you brake at 30 miles an hour very quickly, then it could surprise the car behind. But here at 10 miles an hour, you would not surprise the car behind, so it's safe to stop. So you've just gone over the line a little bit, so you just got to be a bit more alert here, okay, and stop before the line. At the end of the road here, we took a left, and on the floor marking, it said to give way. So if you see here on the floor, it says give way. You have to give way to any car that might be coming from the right there. I didn't notice you looking to the right to see if any car is coming from that way. I just saw you checking the right mirror. So when you get here, you've got to check to see if a car is coming from the right as we're joining a new road. So if I zoom back a bit. So when you turn left at the end of here, see that black car that's coming? And another car coming, you got to check to see if more cars are coming from that direction when you get to the end to turn left. So if a car is coming from that way, you've got to check to see if a car is coming from that way. Okay. So now check to the right to see if a car is coming from that way.